Hello everybody, this is Dr. Cole. It's Sunday night, March 26th. We're now entering week 3 for Political Science 1013 on the second 8-week schedule for the spring 2023 term. Okay everybody, we've gotten through exam 1. Scores were mixed. Some people did better than others, as you might expect. I trust everyone is able to see their score. If not, contact me and I can tell you your score. So we've gotten through exam 1 and we're now headed for exam 2, the midterm exam, which will take place Tuesday, April 11th, the Tuesday after Easter. Okay, 2 weeks from this coming Tuesday, April 11th. And that exam will cover units 3 and 4. The first exam included units 1 and 2. This exam will be over units 3 and 4. The class notes, plus 3 articles to which I've sent you links that you'll find in the announcement that went out as an email up on the course website also, titled Reading Assignment for Exam 2, the midterm, on Tuesday, April 11th. That'll be over Unit 3 on the mass media and Unit 4 on the Constitution. Now I'll say a word about Unit 3 today, and I'll save Unit 4 for next time. We'll have 2 more of these before the exam itself. So we'll have quite a bit to say about Unit 4 later on. We'll say a word about Unit 3 today. Unit 3 is over the mass media. And basically there's 2 things I'm trying to do there. It's a relatively short unit. We want to talk about the different kinds of media to start out with, the kinds of media that make up the media landscape, if you will. That consists these days of what we call new media and old media. Okay, old media being television, radio, and print media. New media being digital media related to computing and mobile telephony, websites, social media, and such. Okay, new media. Okay. Of course, new media has gained quite a bit of ground at the expense of old media. So the question is, at what point, if any, will that level off and stop? And what will be the relative significance of the various media of communication, both old and new? Okay, so there's television, print media, websites, and social media. Okay, the first 2 being what we call old media, the latter being new media. All right, so what kind of media of communications are there, both old and new? Okay. Then we want to look at issues that arise in news coverage. Decisions about news coverage by the media organizations always are controversial. And there's some controversial issues there, including some that comes up all the time, the question of whether the media are politically biased in one way or another, which is something that becomes an issue frequently with the media. So, all right, those are the things we're interested in doing in Unit 3 on the media, looking at the different kinds of media, and then issues that arise in news coverage and decisions about coverage that people make at the various communications media. All right. It's a relatively short unit, Unit 3. You might want to try to get through those class notes this week, and toward the end of the week, get started on Unit 4, which is a much longer unit. The class notes are longer. The assignment for the textbook is longer. Okay, so Unit 3 is relatively short. Unit 4 is much longer. Unit 4 on the Constitution. And I'll have more to say about Unit 4 next time and the time after. We will be running a discussion. Our second threaded discussion will be this Wednesday through Friday, the 29th through the 31st. And the topic for the discussion will be a recent controversy that's arisen over Fox News going back to the November 2020 presidential election, from then into the present day. A controversy revolving around Fox News that you may or may not have heard of. Okay, we sent you a link to an article that will tell you about that controversy. So see what you make of that, and we will discuss that in our second threaded discussion later this week, Wednesday through Friday, the 29th through the 31st. So please post twice at least, one initial post and at least one response to your classmates between the 29th and the 31st, Wednesday through Friday. That'll be our second threaded discussion. All right then. So we're looking at mass media this week, and then beginning on the Constitution shortly after that. We want to look at different kinds of communications media and issues that arise in media coverage and decisions that are made by media organizations about what to cover and how to cover it. Okay? So we'll have more to say about Unit 4 later. We'll be running our discussion later this week, the 29th through the 31st, looking ahead to our midterm exam over Units 3 and 4, which will be coming up Tuesday, April 11th. Okay, so we'll work on Unit 3 this week and then Unit 4 after that. So take a look at that material. I hope you will take part in the discussion. This time next week, we'll be moving on to Unit 4 on the Constitution, and I'll have more to say about that when I talk to you again about a week from now at this time. Good luck, study hard, take it easy.